Hi, I'm Dorothy Mc Candliss, and I teach math classes here at Excellence in Education. I have 5 California teaching credentials, and my favorite right now is my foundational math credential. But my important credentials is that I homeschooled my kids for 15 years. I also ran a private high school for 2 years for 4 to 5 families, and I started teaching here at Excellence in Education in 2004. So I currently teach math from first grade to pre-calculus, and I also teach phonics. I do private tutoring in Pasadena, Altadena, and Monrovia. This video is going to cover the content of my math classes. The other video on the website is about my class style and how I run my classroom. So on this video for content, you can fast forward till you find your class name here on this booklet, and you can just watch for that particular class. First to 6th grade, I don't teach classes, but I do tutoring for students, and I teach moms as I'm teaching the students. And we need to cover all the arithmetic bases. Some homeschool moms try to say, hey, do you want to see how fractions are added? See, watch this. Did you get it, student? No. So see it again? No. Because teaching math needs more explanations, demonstrations, and showing the kids how things are working. So I will tutor that part and show you how to teach it while I'm teaching your student. I've written a quick lookbook of arithmetic skills. The first part teaches a parent how to teach these concepts, and then the second part, fractions and on, is designed for the student to be able to have a quick look memory so they can review how to do it. I've also written a unit for teaching multiplication, as that's where many students get caught. That's where many students get caught and need some extra help in curriculum. Math 7 and pre-algebra is the first class I teach here at EIE. 7th grade isn't important, but it is a pre-algebra class. The most common reason students fail Algebra 1 is they don't know their fractions. So we start with a quick 3-month fraction arithmetic review, fractions, decimals, and percents, and we introduce algebra on the percents. By December, we're into integers, the positive and negative numbers. In January through May, we've moved into the pre-algebra concepts. So this book is for the 2016 year only. I'll have to figure that out fresh the following year as that curriculum's going away. Algebra 1, I wrote my own textbook. I wanted solid computational skills, how to go from the beginning to the end, how you drive through the whole process, giving the students 2 directions, either simplify or solve. I wanted to give up so many times, but then I started reading the other textbooks and I've kept going. This cover page shows all the topics that have to be taught in Algebra 1 and Algebra 2. These are the rules that they have to follow in doing the math. This is the mapping to get all the way through it. So in the writing of my textbook, I have made it review naturally by just repeating this process over and over. There is also a full solution answer key, which means your student can start the work, get stuck, and on any problem, oh, this is my editing copy, on any problem, turn to the page and look at the way to solve the equation and figure out how to do it. Then they can go back and do the homework. They can check their homework at the end of their homework time. So it's a good help during the process and to check at the end. There's quizzes on it every 2 to 4 lessons. I don't check homework. Student needs to do that. There are 6 tests in the year, and all quizzes and tests can be retaken so the student can get a better grade. Geometry. I am using a national treasure, a national classic. Harold Jacobs actually lives near us here in Southern California and has visited my classroom. This was before state standards. It's not Common Core. It is a solid, rich development of geometry. He has included illustrations from around the world, applications. The kids love reading this book and even just looking at it. The goals in here is to teach the geometry concepts and also to teach logic. So the first semester we're working very hard at developing a proof system, which is like writing a computer program, going step by step by step. There is a solution key available. I will have it available to use here at EIE. You can also purchase one if you would like to have it at home. Sorry that the textbook costs about $90. The good news is it'll still be sellable for $90 when you're done. Algebra II. This is the best book, say, teachers who've taught in the last 40 years for Algebra II. It's a 1986 edition. It is totally readable by students. They find it very simple to understand. It has a solid logical skill sequence and development. It includes the trigonometry in the last 3 chapters. There are a few sections that are archaic, so these are I either adjust them, cancel them, or I just teach you how to use the calculator, which is the modern way to do them. There is a full solution answer key available. I will make it available to the students. PreCalculus. I've taught PreCalculus class for several years, but not large enough group of students to keep running a full class. Most of my students transition to the junior college for PreCalculus, but there are several students who want to continue with me, and so they join my tutoring class and they'll work with the textbook. We have an answer key for this book. I also have my entire handwritten notes from teaching it, which is the complete understanding of it. So students can read my lecture notes and I'm right there to assist them when it doesn't make sense. If they're doing it in the tutoring class, I will still grade the tests for the students. This textbook is about 3 editions old, but there's no major changes. So this textbook costs about $10. This textbook, being a 1986, costs you about $2 plus shipping. And that covers the textbooks. And if you would like more information on my classes or how to contact me, you can go to eieacademy.com.